poppin', y'all? It's Finesse Squad, and this episode is called Student Loans.
No, listen. Real.
One of the main stage issues in the 2020 election were student loans. Candidates like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren were leading the conversation with some of the most rigorous plans to eliminate all of the debt, along with candidates like Pete Buttigieg, who I actually think may run for president again in the future. But because this was such a hot topic in 2022, a lot of pressure has been put on President Biden to really put up or shut up in regards to eliminating student loan debt.
I just want to be in a place where I'm like free and I can kind of like get back to me and laugh, because that's what I like to do.
I think this is something everyone cares about. So what exactly are we asking President Biden to do? Well, really begging at this point. The first is to give full student loan forgiveness. That means that all of your student loans will be forgiven. Like, you'll open the thing and all of them Jones will be gone. Eliminate.
Delete.
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 All of them joints need to be gone. The second is partial elimination of debt, which is just eliminating half or maybe a little more than half so we have something to work with. Again, a lot of people likely won't be satisfied by this outcome, but it's a step in the right direction. The third can be lower monthly payments on your student loans. A lot of people have really high monthly payments, which can make it difficult to pay for other things that are necessary, especially in the middle of a pandemic. So if you're not going to forgive them fully or forgive them partially, at least lower the monthly payment and make it way more affordable.
I know that's right. I know that's right, babe.
I don't think people would really be satisfied with this either, but that's something else that people are requesting. The fourth is to make student loan debt cancellation automatic in 10 years. No one is really asking for this. I think this will be like the bare minimum. Like, I'm not really thinking about anything in 10 years. I need them to be canceled today. But I also need them to be canceled yesterday and the day before yesterday. So out of all these options, President Biden is likely considering them and has made a few strides towards potentially achieving these in the last weeks and months. On December 22nd, 2021, Biden initiated his third student loan payment pause, which means that we no longer had to make payments on our student loans until May 1st, 2022. Like I said, this was the third pause. Originally it had been 2 previous dates, but now it's extended till May 2022, which is absolutely amazing because a lot of people are still struggling in the midst of the pandemic and don't really have the ability to even make these payments. But outside of this, he's also done a few other things, and I'm going to read them from a blog I'm going to write because I want you guys to read my blog. But other actions that Biden has done include revamping the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program in October, which has already provided $2.4 billion in relief to 38,000 borrowers. That sounds big, but it's not necessarily that big, but it is a step in the right direction. Another step that he's done is providing $7 billion in relief for 400,000 borrowers who have a total and permanent disability. Another thing that I've literally been waiting to tell you guys about is that he provided $1.26 billion in closed school discharges to 107,000 borrowers who attended the now defunct ITTT college.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now.
Get connected for free.
I know y'all know about ITTT college. ITTT college. ITTT college. ITT. You guys remember? That was the whole gig.
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
Another thing that's happened that's really been big in this industry is that Navient, a giant private loan processor, was required to cancel $1.7 billion in student loans. The settlement was announced early January, and it was big because they were targeting people and giving loans to people that they knew wouldn't be able to pay it back. What's so big about this decision is that it's requiring a private company that is lending these loans to forgive them. Now I'm going to do a quick dance break to describe the difference between public and private loans. Private loans are not guaranteed by the federal government. Public loans are guaranteed by the federal government. So if student debt is canceled, the only people that it would be canceled for are people that have loans from the federal government. If you have loans from a private company, none of this applies to you. Even the federal loan extension that we were just talking about doesn't apply to private loan processors. So those people still have to pay their loans. So by requiring Navient to cancel loans, it's really the first time we see a private loan processor having to cancel anything. A lot of them have the ability to do really what they want, but now they can't, Well, they still kind of can. We're making these small little baby strides. But this is definitely a step in the right direction. And although 1.7 billion is a small amount of debt to cancel, it's definitely a step in the right direction. Moral of the story, I get that it's not happening at the speed that you want. And yes, you open your account and student loan debts have not been canceled. But I do think that the Biden administration is going to cancel some more loans for a significant amount of people, especially because he wants to be reelected in 2024. And so I think when we get closer to 2024 in that election, we're going to see a lot more happening. But right now, it's still really early on in his presidency. He's doing a little bit, but I promise, I think it's in the back of their minds. They know how mad we are. Kamala Harris went on Charlamagne the God's show to talk to him about this because
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris.
we are mad. You can just go to Twitter and see that we are mad. But have faith. Don't out-intelligence yourselves into a Republican presidency again. Please. Please. Don't over-information yourself into, I hate Kamala and Joe. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is seeing a Republican up in this office again.
I'm so tired.
Ciao.
I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you tune in next week. Don't forget about the Art of Finesse.